my name is Lisa, and today I just want to show you some of the new updates within our Pictavo software. But don't worry, everything has really stayed the same. We just added some great new features, and it's just really where you're going to find those features now. But everything still works the same, so let's go ahead and get started. When you jump in, the first thing you'll see is the dashboard has clearly changed. Up here at the top, you'll have your school ID number. This is the number that is also considered your job number. You can also give that number to your parents to log into buytheyearbook.com, where they can put that number in to find your school very easily. Up here at the top right, you have My Account. You can click on that and go to your profile. Support, if you contact the tech support, is in there, and you can log out. You also now have your features down here: build my yearbook, manage my book, and sell my book. When you're ready to start selling your yearbooks, don't worry, as we set up your storefront for you. If you did not receive the form, just contact us at production@YearbookLife.com. If you are not selling your book online, you will not see this feature populated here. So let's go ahead and jump into the book. You can go into anything and manage my book or build my book, and it will take you to really the same place. So we're going to go ahead and click on Advisor Center. Within your Advisor Center, you will see this is considered your book setup. In here, you are going to have your grids that you can choose to put them on. And once you're in the book, it's very easily to remove the grid or not remove the grid. And I will show you that once we pop into one of the pages, and I will show you how easy you can remove it. So if you're by yourself or with a team, a lot of times it's really great to set up these features. You also now have the features within fonts. If you only want to show a few fonts and not have access to all over 130 fonts, you can go ahead and untoggle it here and then click on the ones you only want to populate within your book. This way you're not seeing all over 100 fonts. If you scroll down further, here you will see this is where you're going to set up your fonts for your headline, your subhead, your body copy, and your captions. So in here, it's the same thing. You're just going to click on here and set it up to be your colors, your fonts. This way you have easy access to your 4 favorite fonts. Something new here, even though some of these features you were able to have last year, some are new. So go ahead and click on your little settings wheel. Here you can change the position of your page numbers. You can change your font, the weight, the minimum number of characters, your page color, black or white, background shape. You now have the choice to have page numbers only on the left, only on the right, or on both sides. And a new feature also is if you click on all pages, you can go ahead and delete page numbers from certain pages. Maybe a picture is in the way or something like that. You can go ahead and do that. Over here on colors, again, you can untoggle and click on the certain colors you only want them to have access for. And within here, you can actually see the numbers. So if you need to use those when you're in the book, you can. But go ahead and untoggle and click on the ones you only want. Again, here you also have art settings. So if you are staying within a theme, you can go in here and untoggle and only toggle on the theme that you want. So maybe you're choosing chalkboard and you only want them to have access to a couple of backgrounds. You can untick the ones you don't want them to have access to. So you really can manage within the software. Let's go ahead and go back. And you can see you have access to pick and choose within your backgrounds. You have your accents, templates, snippets, templates. This is a great tool for parents now. So when you go into ads, you can pick, if it's a full page ad, you can pick and choose. Maybe you only want them to have access to one. So go ahead and untick the rest and only tick the one you want them to have access to. So this way, again, if you really want to stay within your theme, you can. Remember, they can still edit the one or few templates you pick, but you are only giving them the choice for certain ones. And I know a lot of you have asked for that, so they've listened and you now can do that. So that is your Advisor Center book setup. Users have stayed the same, and the only other thing that's different within here is project specifications. If you click this, you will see your dashboard, you'll see your number of books, your cover type, how many books you're ordering, your cover due dates, and your page due dates. And remember, at any time you can contact us to change any of these things. Another area that has changed that is now new is called Student Center. The only thing that's really in your Student Center now is they moved your portrait database because it's your student photos and your student roster. If you go into portrait database, nothing has changed there. It's still the great portrait database you're used to. And the same with student roster is the same. They just made a certain section for that. So remember, it's called Student Center. Within Organized Photos, you'll see you have your 3 sections: photos, shared photos, and ads. And remember, your student database has now been put into Student Center. The only thing that has changed within Photos this year is if you click on a photo and you go to Preview, it will make it very large now. If you click Upload, you now have the choice to go to My Computer or Google Drive. So if you click either one of those, so we'll go ahead and go to My Computer. So if I go ahead and grab that and just hit open, and we're going to wait for it to download, it will, right here, it will populate, tag the photos. Do you want to add tags to these photos? So now every time you upload pictures, it will ask you if you want to tag. You say okay or cancel. And there you go. You have your drop down menu up here. Remember, you can go to unused photos and use more than once. Not sure if everybody knows that that was there, but if you click on use more than once, you can see some photos here. If you click on the little book, it will actually tell you the pages that that picture is on, and you can remove it. So a great tool in case you didn't know that was there. So let's go ahead and go out of photos. And we are going to go into our view ladder. Within ladder, nothing has really changed within the ladder, but know that you can click on any page now and go directly to that page. So just find the page that you're interested in going to. Just double click on it and head over to that page. You can see I have my grid set up. So if you want to remove your grid, all you are going to do is click on the W key on your keyboard. You can see how easily I can put it on or remove it. So that's why I said it's a great tool to use. Something you will also notice here on the right and on the left, you have white space, which is called your workspace. And you can put things in your workspace to use them later on. Over here on your left side, you still have your tools here. They have moved around a little bit. You still have your zoom to work in zoom mode. You have your undo and redo. You have your art palette, which has all your great things, your templates, backgrounds, snippets, accents, shapes, all those things. You have your portrait grid. You have your photos they're here. You have your photo boxes that you can just drag and drop on, your text boxes. Here you will have a portfolio. Don't worry, there's nothing in here. Modules, there's nothing there, so don't worry. And then you have your collections. This is where you can go directly right into your collections. If I hit Journey, here are all my tools right here: backgrounds, templates, snippets, and accents. Okay, so they're directly right in here. You can see here my templates. I can go into accents and they'll populate here. So you can stay within your collection without going back and forth. So if you find some accents that you like and you don't want to keep looking for them, all you can do is just drag and drop them right here onto the side, onto your workspace. And when you're ready to use it, just drag and drop it onto the page. So you don't have to keep looking for it. Another new feature that you might have not known about is if you go into Photos, find a photo that you like, And we're going to go ahead and scroll down here and find a photo. You do not even need to put a photo box on a page to drop a photo. You can drop a photo, and there's my photo. And then I can make it bigger. So just in case you don't want to put that there. And some of you might have not known, but if you click on a picture and then come over here to the right side and click on this convert to background, it will put it to your background immediately. If it is not large enough, it will not go there. It will let you know. And then you can come up here to your eye and change your opacity to make it a little lighter. You can flip your picture. Okay, so that is something you might have not known was there, convert to background. So you can do that. And then the other thing you have in here is, some of you might not know, if you go ahead and save it and a picture looks blurry and you save your page and you click on this preview, it will create a preview of this page and show you the page in high resolution. So that is how it's going to print. So always check on your high resolution, and you can also create that within your proof in the ladder. And one other thing that they did add in here is to the left, you go into settings. And in here, you can tick this if you want. So every time you jump into the book, it will take you back to the last page. But if you go up here to the top right to the flyout button, click on that and you can see your ladder. You can double click on any page and go right to it, or click it off. So it's a great way to view your page. Those are all the amazing new features within the software. Don't forget, we added 4 new themes this year. We added Journey, Noteworthy, Stargazers, and Superstars. So enjoy creating great memories, and happy yearbook. And if you need anything, please reach out to us. We're always here to help you. Have a wonderful day.